guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a makeup look based off of the look I would have done if I were to get my hands on the Morphe x Jaclyn Hill eyeshadow palette. I am really bummed out because I see everyone posting their awesome makeup looks with the palette. The palette itself looks beautiful. It's really, the colors in it really look stunning. And today, the day I'm filming this, was actually the release date of the palette. And I was working all day, so I totally missed out on it. It sold out in like 45 minutes or something, like I don't know. Really crazy, so I wasn't able to get my hands on it, and I really wanted to get it so I can actually do a review on it and show you guys what it's all about, if it's good or not, and all that jazz. But since I don't have it, I'm basing this look off of the color swatches on Morphe's website, so I'm just picking shadows from my collection and kind of duping them and coming up with a look, and this is the look I came up with. So if you guys want to see what shadows I duped for the Jaclyn Hill palette, then just keep on watching. Okay, so first shade I'm taking is this one right here. It's a NARS shadow that I depotted a while back. I don't know the exact name of it because it's on the back of this and it's stuck in my palette, so I gotta pry it off and I'll leave it in the description box. But this is the shade, I'm duping it for Beam from the Jaclyn Hill palette. It kind of has that yellow undertone, but it's also like a white shimmery shade, perfect for the brow bone. So I'm going to pop that on the brow bone. Next, I'm going to dip into the shade Millennial from the Too Faced Stardust palette, and I'm duping that for the shade Silk Cream, and I'm just going to run that in the crease with a Sigma E35 blending brush. I'm also dragging this towards the outer edge of my eye, kind of creating like a winged out kind of shadow effect. Now I'm going to dip into the shade Taupe from the Lorac Original Pro palette, and I'm duping the shade for the one Flaky from the Jaclyn Hill palette. They look pretty close. I don't have it to compare, but we're just going to go with that. And I'm just going to also run this in the crease just a little bit below the shade we just applied, just to darken it up just a little. And then I'm also just going to take the same two shades we just applied in the crease, and I'm going to apply them to the lower lash line as well. I'm also taking the shade Espresso, and I'm duping this for the shade Chip from the Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm going to focus this in the outer corner of my eye and a little bit into the crease. I kind of just want to define the crease with this shade. For my lid, I'm going to be taking Inglot 119 pigment, and I'm going to be duping that for the shade Faint, which is kind of like, it looks like a little bit pinky undertoned, really intense, kind of like chromish eyeshadow shade. It looks really pretty. So I kind of found this in my collection that looked pretty similar to it. So I'm going to be mixing that with the LA Splash Till Midnight Elixir to kind of make it easier to apply since it is a loose pigment. This stuff is kind of along the lines of like Inglot Duraline drops. This is actually the first time I'm trying this out, so hopefully it works out well. I'll let you guys know. So I definitely really like that stuff. And for the outer portion of my lid, I'm going to be taking the shade Jackpot from the same Too Faced Stardust palette, which is this shade right here. It's a brown with like gold glitter in it, and it looks like a perfect dupe for the shade 24/7 from the Jaclyn palette. So I'm just taking that and I'm going to pat it on the outer corner and a little bit into what we just applied, kind of like mesh those colors together. I'm going to take Inglot number 50 pigment, and I'm kind of going to dupe this for Little Lady and Firework from the palette. It's kind of like a pink coppery kind of shade, almost like a rose gold, and I'm going to mix that with my LA Splash Elixir, and I'm going to create a wing with this. Now I'm just going to define my lower lashes with some eyeliner. This is the Urban Decay 24/7 Perversion Liner, and I'm also going to tight line with this, just so that when we put our lashes on, it kind of hides the lash band. Also using a little bit of black eyeshadow, which would have been the shade Abyss from the palette. literally like thunderstorming out right now, so I just turned the camera off and did like my lashes and my mascara and a little bit of inner corner liner. Oh my god, the wind is going crazy off camera because it was really loud. So I just popped on some Kiss lashes in the style Poise, and I really love these. They're perfect for like every day. So I'm just gonna go ahead and finish off my face really quick, and I'll be back to show you guys the final look. Alright guys, so this is the final look. I hope you guys liked it and enjoyed my little dupe video. I don't know how close these colors are in real life, but I just had the swatches to go off of, so I hope you guys liked it. Either way, you can definitely switch it up with the colors from the palette and create a very similar look, especially if you have something like the Inglot Duraline or the LA Splash Elixir. You can still create like the liner and stuff using the dry eyeshadows just by dipping it in and creating like a more intense pigmented eyeshadow if you want to put it on the lid. So this stuff is really cool to have for that. But either way, I hope you guys liked it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!